Alright, we're going to talk about getting a part-time job today and some of the things you can do to figure out how much you're going to get paid. So let's start with our first problem. So you get a part-time job earning $8.25 an hour. Your tips are set $2.75 an hour on average. Deductions are FICA 7 and 6/500%, federal tax withholdings of 10 1/4%, and state withholdings tax of 6 and 4/500%. You work 10 hours, what is your gross base pay? So the key to this is we're working 10 hours and we want our gross base pay. Gross base pay is only what you make per hour. It does not include your tips. So we don't need the tips here. We need the $8.25 an hour. We need the 10 hours. And it wants gross pay, so we're not going to be taking out our taxes. So we don't need any of these percents for taxes. We had a lot of extra information in this. So all we're going to do is $8.25 times 10. So that's going to give us a gross base pay of $82.50. So again, your gross base pay is only what you make per hour times the number of hours. Does not include tips and does not include your deductions. Alright, so our second problem here is your part-time job pays you $9.25 an hour this time, and your deductions are 7 6/500 for FICA, federal tax is 10 1/4%, and state tax is 7 1/1500. You work for 12 hours, what is your net hourly wage? So again, we have a little bit of extra information in this, because we want the net hourly wage. So what we do is we take our hourly wage of $9.25 minus all of our deductions. So we don't care in this particular problem that you work for 12 hours. That's not going to matter for this. All we do is take our hourly rate there of $9.25 and take out all our deductions. So the easiest way to do that is to add up all those percents and get a total percent. I know I'm doing this by hand. You can use a calculator. So get 25 5/500%. So we're going to multiply that by our hourly rate of $9.25. So make sure you make that into a decimal. So here I am going to use the calculator. So I do $9.25 times the 2,500 and 500%, and I get an answer of 232. I rounded there, which you need to do. And then you take that away from your original $9.25. 3. Again, I'm doing this by hand. You can use a calculator. And so I get a net hourly wage of $6.93. So remember, your net hourly wage is your hourly wage minus your deductions. And to find your deductions, total up your percent, change it to a decimal, multiply, find out how much your deductions are, and then subtract that from your hourly wage.